The night the sky had talons, the first thing you feel is the shadow. A rushing wind, then claws, razor-curved, slamming with the force of a falling boulder. For early humans, danger didn't just stalk the grass, it dove from the heavens. Tonight, we're opening the case file on a forgotten chapter of prehistory, when giants hunted us. Islands twisted evolution into nightmares, and art on cave walls warned those who could read it. Our species remembers with stories. Firelight whispers about monsters, eagles big enough to break a spine, cats that faded into the brush like smoke, birds that ran down prey with beaks like axes. Most of those monsters are gone, but bones and pigments don't lie. The rocks keep receipts, talon-torn skeletons, fossil snapshots of death, amber coffins with faces too strange for comfort. And on lonely islands, evolution pressed randomize, turning ordinary animals into something else. The eagle that hunted people. In Aotearoa, New Zealand, there once lived an apex predator with a wingspan up to 3 meters. Haast eagle. Built like a flying tiger, it specialized in punching down massive prey. Moa up to 15 times its size, with talons as thick as a grizzly's claws. Oral histories and forensic analyses suggest those same strikes could kill a person in seconds. Imagine looking up into a clear sky and seeing your top predator circling. For the first humans in that land, the safest place wasn't always out in the open. Sometimes open meant exposed. Art that terrified archaeologists. Ancient paintings aren't just decoration. They're warnings and memories. A set of images, roughly 7,000 to 20,000 years old, rattled modern researchers. Not because of what's drawn, but how. Faces stretched into masks, bodies half man, half beast. Scenes of violence and pursuit. When you live at the edge of survival, you don't paint pretty. You paint necessary. These murals are field guides from the Pleistocene. It's out there. It's fast, it hunts. Fossils that freeze the final second. Every so often, the Earth captures a death like a crime scene photograph. Predator and prey locked mid-strike. Fish swallowing fish while a volcanic ash cloud seals them forever. Dinosaurs entangled, teeth and bone. Time paused on the worst possible frame. These fossils aren't just curiosities. They're affidavits signed by pressure and mineral, testifying that deep time was not a gentle place. Amber nightmares, then there's Amber, time's tiniest tomb. Inside we find mites riding feathers, spiders with eyes like mirrored beads, and insects so alien you'd think evolution took a coffee break and let chaos sketch for a while. Some pieces come from the Triassic and Cretaceous, a golden archive of micro-monsters that once buzzed above our ancestors. If you want to know what the air itself could do to you, Amber is the librarian. Islands that turned normal into nightmare islands are evolutionary pressure cookers. Without big predators, rodents swell into rabbit-sized bruisers. With limited resources, giants shrink into pocket versions of themselves. Dwarf elephants, meter-tall hobbits among humans, rails that forgot how to fly, and lizards that turn dragonish. Sometimes everything breaks bad at once. Oversized insects, hyper-aggressive birds, and reptiles that grow too bold. Step ashore thinking paradise, and you might meet a food web where you are the easy setting. The day violence wrote its name, archaeologists once unearthed a lakeshore kill site. Men, women, and children cut down, skulls shattered, wrists bound. No fortress, no armies, just people. And a moment where humanity was its own apex predator. The bones map ambush and terror, a reminder that while nature was dangerous, we learned fast. We became coordinated, tool-rich, story-armed. Why we remember, so why do we keep telling monster stories? Because they're maintenance logs for the species. Watch the sky. Respect the dark. Don't wander alone where the sand shows too many tracks. Today the eagles are smaller, the cats are gone, the islands are mapped. But the rules are still good. The world won't always announce itself. It will simply arrive, fast, heavy, and hungry. Imagine what's still sealed in stone, ice, and amber, waiting to be read. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and tell me, which case file should we open next? Terror birds, dwarf elephants, or the Lazarus species that came back from the dead? We've got the receipts for those, too.